What's going on, everybody? So this video was requested by one of our subscribers, and that is Yuki Skill 3. Now, I started with some marksmen, and I just decided to roll with it, and we're looking pretty good at the start. Now, if you don't know Yuki Skill 3, it will sacrifice 2 of your heroes to empower 1 hero. So when the round starts, 2 of your heroes will disappear off the battlefield, but the 1 hero that is in the middle will get an HP boost and a damage boost. So it's actually a pretty cool skill, and as you will see pretty soon, how it works and whether you would like to obtain it or not. As far as rating, I would say it's decent. It's definitely entertaining to use, so I would say totally up to you whether you get it or not. I'm not going to hype it up insanely, but I will say that it is decent. So always good to have some good heroes at the start here. Level 2 Moskov, level 2 Maya, super nice going into this game. Now we are definitely looking for our fighters or 1 more marksman, because if you can find a 3 marksman synergy at this stage in the game, you're going to be doing very well at the start. Now, as far as risking hit points, just because I started so well, I don't think I'm even going to risk hit points. That's just because I'm still trying to get 100 hit point victories as often as I can. I don't know, for me it's just a little goal, makes the game a little more interesting. And yeah, so that's why I'm not risking hit points. Say I was in if they had a pro tournament of magic chess, I would definitely be risking hit points. And we got that level 2 Martis, which is nice. Now we're really hoping to reroll for a marksman or for a Z-Long. He's the other fighter I like to do when I'm using marksman build, just because he is 1 gold. I'm going to be cycling a lot early game. Try to get those early 3 stars when I do this kind of build. And so it just makes sense to use him. There we go, we picked 1 up. Now we have a 3 fighter bonus, which is going to make you a lot more powerful. And this is the first time I'm using the skill. I actually did it wrong, so you can learn from my mistakes, because it only took out the Moskov. So Maya got the buff, but she only got half the buff, because you have to place her at the far left, right next to the commander when the round starts. And then after you hit that button for the buff, then you need to move your heroes over and have the hero you want to buff in the middle. So I will be showing that in 3 rounds how that actually works. Now we got a Wan, which is good. I think I was debating here whether to swap out the fighter to get a marksman synergy, and I did go for the marksman synergy. And since Martis is 2-star, we'll leave them in there for now, but if I had another 2-star Maya, I would definitely put her in for the extra crits. Now we have 20 gold, we're on a win streak, really just doing about as good as you can at this point. Here's another Maya, of course going to grab her. I will get as many Martises and as many Z-Longs as I can before I start upgrading, because having them at 3-star makes it so you have a decent front line, and if you find a marksman synergy, you're really going to thrive with the marksman build when you have them at 3-star. If you have them at 2-star, it's not that much of a difference. They'll be melted down like a marksman would be. But 3-star definitely using that hit points to your advantage. Okay, so here I'm trying to fix it. I realize how you do it, and there we go. Now that I have that Maya in the middle, I'm going to put my item on her, and the two heroes next to her now disappear. So you do have to move your heroes a little bit when doing this, but it's not that big of a deal. And look at her hit points. I mean, she has the hit points of like a 3-star right now, so that's pretty cool. She's dealing out some good damage. And yeah, so pretty fun to play with. We'll see how it works late game though. And we're getting some pretty decent rolls. You get that 3-star Z-Long. But since I don't want to upgrade my commander yet, I'm just going to leave him in storage. And when it is time, we can upgrade and put him in. Now we're still getting the bonus off the crits, and I don't want to upgrade because my odds of finding more Mayas and more Martises are going to go down significantly. Z-Long does look pretty cool in the storage though. Probably need to get a skin for that bad boy soon. I never use him in the actual game mode. So now that we have both of our fighters at 3-star, we're going to just switch up the lineup real quick. Put the 2 marksmen in the back. We don't have the crit synergy anymore, but we have 2 3-star fighters at an early stage. And we definitely want to keep that win rate going for that extra gold. And here, I don't know if I decide to upgrade or not. Like I think I go for the Maya but to 3-star, but I am not sure. And probably not going to get any items. That's just one of the things about keeping your hit points high. But I will swoop this Claude for later on. Any type of marksman build, you should probably have a Claude. Okay, well that was pretty cool. Got the 3-star. Now we are good to move on. And I know that I got kind of lucky on these rolls. If it's like a regular game, you kind of have to know when to move on, know when to not. It looks like for some reason, I think I just messed up again. The buff went on to Moskov, not the 3-star Maya. So I was still learning this commander while this game was going on. But it was just such an excellent game, I wanted to show it. And the hero whose buff looks pretty cool. Has like a purple ring around him. And yeah, so definitely save up the gold now. Like usually I will only get one of the fighters to 3-star just based on the rolls. And I always try to get Maya or Moskov to 3-star before I start upgrading for 6 marksmen. Just because if you are going versus another marksman team, that is going to make all the difference having that hero at 3-star. And now we are starting to get into the destruction. Because most of our team is alive. We're starting to hit the opponents big. And we're just going to start knocking people out. Go ahead and upgrade here. Not reroll the shot because we're just trying to get to 9 of 9. So that way we can have that 6 marksman bonus in. And it really does make all the difference, guys. You're not really doing a marksman build if you have 3 marksmen. You need 6. Also, Argus, the flicker skill and the silence skill, they work very, very well together. So make sure and give that a try. Okay, we got a marksman synergy. We didn't get any physical items, but that is okay. Because Z-Long is level 3, we can put the helmet on him and the marksman synergy on him. He's going to be durable and he's going to dish out a ton of damage. You can see this time I used the skill correctly, or the placement correctly. So put the Maya all the way on the left, use the skill and then put her in between two heroes. She has an insane amount of HP. She got focused by the Johnson and two other assassins, able to take them out no problem, and dealing the most damage on the battlefield with only one item. Plus that little purple thing, pretty cool. So, since we got lucky on that upgrade, if I can hit 6 of 6, I usually will upgrade, not caring about my interest, just because that's when the build really comes online. That's when you're going to be doing your damage and probably not losing many rounds. So I will always upgrade for 6 of 6 marksman no matter what my gold is. That's just like a rule of thumb that I've learned, and I stand by it. Now look at that, pretty much whole team is alive. Knock that dude out, and that's pretty much how I believe that is how it's going to be from here on out. We scaled super hard, and if we have any late game like hard opponents, we will have our skill to make this 3-star Maya turn into like, I don't know, like a 4-star.
You cannot bear my wrath. Don't be lazy, Leo. Run.
Go ahead and swoop the Irithel. That way we can get an elf synergy in there, make this Maya just a little bit stronger. And you can see here immediately, I mean, they have all 2-star assassins. They literally have no chance. We're going to knock him out too. I just keep rolling at this point. And there we go. Pretty much everybody is gone. So I got lucky here also, because I think either he already had the upgrade or he just really needed that Minotaur. But I don't know why you would really need a Minotaur. Okay, we're going to pick up this Thane, because immediately when I'm looking at it, like usually on my 9th hero, I'll either add in a Karina or a Johnson. And since I have 2 slots, I was trying to get a tank synergy of 2. So if I was able to find the Johnson, I would take out my Karina, put the Johnson in. All my heroes are spread out to like 2 sides of the battlefield, and I would put the tank right where Karina is and leave Tigreal where he's at, and give a little shield for both sides of my army. But I don't think I ever ended up finding a Johnson. I didn't control my gold at this point, probably because I knew that I wasn't going to lose. But okay, we're going to use this skill now. Let's see how Maya does when she is all powered up, 3-star, and has that elf synergy on her. She still only has 1 item, guys, because we were at our hit points so high. Yeah, going to significantly outdamage any other hero. I think the best part about this is probably the hit points, though. Like, the hit points is a ton, especially for a marksman. She is going to be super, super hard to kill. Okay, yeah, still looking for that. That Johnson would be super nice. It's just going to disrupt the team fight at the start and give everybody, even though it's a tiny shield, really does make a difference, and that's just what I've been liking to do lately. And even if I don't have room for like 2 heroes like I do now, I would still throw Johnson in as my +1, and just to disrupt them at the start. It really, really is good, guys, so try that out for your marksman builds. Like I said, was not able to find one. Doesn't matter at this point. It wasn't even close, so hope you enjoyed that one, and thank you.